So I was talking to a friend the other day about my current dilemma, and I could very easily go talking to a bunch of females and have sex with as many females that are willing to open their legs, but all that would do is get in the way of my overall goal in life. That goal is to pretty much have and be the head of a strong, content family. So the conversation got pretty good when we started talking about how love can give the greatest pleasure, but it can also pierce you with the most unbearable pain. Because honestly, I feel like at 20, you're a little too old to be running around just worried about trying to have sex with a bunch of hoes. Now she gave me some advice that I think would be good for some people, but for some other people, not so good. She said to me, "Don't look for love. Let love find you." Now on the surface, that seems like wonderful advice. Honestly, to a lot of women, that is some great advice, but not necessarily how our society works. For hundreds of years, humans and animals alike, the male gender has always been the gender who is supposed to go out, pursue, and get what we want. Now, in all honesty, there may be more anxiety involved, but females have it pretty easy as far as sitting back and waiting for love to find them, because it's our job as men to find them. I mean, think about it. Who is expected to approach a woman in public and get her number to have a conversation later? Then who is expected to take her out to dinner or some other form of entertainment, pay, and then have her safely at home at a reasonable hour? If the chemistry's right, who's expected to lean in for a kiss and initiate the sexual part of the evening? And finally, after a few months of lather, rinse, repeat, who is expected to go get a $3,000 ring, get on one knee, and ask the lady, will she spend the rest of her life with him? The man. The man. The man. The man. The motherfucking man. And there's not a female out there who's gonna go out and do any of those things. If the chemistry's right, but the man doesn't make that move, nothing will happen and the female will most likely be perfectly content with that. So when you say to me, don't look for love, let love find you, I have a hard time really accepting that because of the roles that we have placed on society. I mean, you're sitting in a club, right? Man and a woman are clearly eyeing each other, but both are at that point in their lives where they're like, I'm not looking for love, I'm gonna let love find me. Now since they're both thinking that, nobody's making any moves and nothing is happening. And now both go home, sit on the couch and think, man, should I have talked to that person? Okay, let me put it in a way that's not necessarily tied to relationships, because in life in general, somebody has to make the move. Okay, it's the NBA Finals. The best team in the West versus the best team in the East. It's Game 7. Winner takes all. The two top players get set up for the jump ball. The referee takes the ball, looks at each player. They shake hands and be good sportsmen. The referee throws it up in the air, and then it comes right back down and hits the floor, and everybody just looks at it. Perfect example of why somebody has to make a move. With no defense, there is no offense. With no offense, there is no defense. It's just people standing around. Society has pretty much made it where men, we are that offense. We are that initiation. We are that person that's supposed to get out and get things done. That's why I feel like women, y'all may not have it less stressful, but it definitely seems like it's a whole lot easier. Just sit back and wait. Wait for him to ask for your number. Wait for him to take you out. Wait for him to pull out his wallet. Wait for him to lean in for the kiss. Wait for him to take your bra. Wait for him to stick it in. And then finally, wait for him to pull out that ring and ruin make his life that much better by committing himself to you. What do we get for our efforts? A beautiful woman to spend the rest of our life with. Or being called thirsty. Yeah, I'm thinking y'all got it a whole lot easier when it comes to love. Don't agree with me? Perfectly fine. Leave it in the comment section. I won't be mad at you. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter @Fullerfied. Be tweeting me different topics y'all want to see on future videos. It's going to make it that much funner for me to make and that much funner for you to watch. So, with that being said, as usual, holla, and I'll see y'all on the next one.